Hey, what's up, good people? It's your girl ESPERENCE MBITHE here. So as you can see, I'm in the car, and when I'm in the car, just know it's some serious business about to go down. So just from the topic of the video, you already know what today's video is all about. So I'm going to be letting you in a little bit into my life. You are about to know who ESPERENCE is. Yeah, you're already family, so you need to know what I've been through in this life just a little bit. Tutakuwa tunaongea tu pole pole. Yeah, so today, as I've said, from the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about my parents, losing them, how it has been. Yeah, so in 2022, we are in 2022, right? Yeah, this will be marking the 20th year since my daddy passed on. He passed on in 2002. That's a very long time ago. I was in class 3. So what I can say is I really didn't have that relationship with my parents. Not in a bad way, but I was still young. Like the way we people who tunakaa, we remember the good times, the bad times that we had, maybe when we were young. You unakaa hivi, you say, oh, I remember when I was in class 1, I did this and this. I don't know if my memories got lost or something, but when I sit down, I really just can't remember some of the good times I had with my daddy. I was so young. Maybe I was anticipating so much to have him in my life. So maybe that's why that happened. So that's a tip. If your parents are still alive, no matter how young you are, doesn't matter uko how old, 4 years, 10 years, just try and have a relationship with them. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You might wake up, they are gone. We don't know the plans of God. So when I was in class 3, it was around June. I think in the day that he passed, in the evening. So I started seeing people gathering in our place. So I was wondering what was going on. Then mommy called me aside. She explained to me. So previously I had heard people dying. I had heard of people dying. So when she explained it to me, I understood what she meant. Then she just broke down. Anytime anyone would come to comfort her, she would be left crying. I was there by her side. Yeah, so I might say, don't take me the wrong way, my father's death didn't hit me so much because, let me say, I just started knowing who my daddy is, but previously I used to visit the hospital so much, so I didn't get to have a lot of time with my dad. Let me say that. So I usually don't have a lot of stories to say about my daddy. But recently, when I was going through some of my mom's stuff, I came across a letter my daddy had written to my mommy when he was at work in Nakuru, Njoro. Those who know the place. So he would write to my mommy, tell her how he misses us. Yeah, so in my mind I can say, if my daddy was there, I would have been a daddy's girl. I would have been that girl. Mwenyezi shikika, daddy's girl kabisa. So I'm not saying it's a good thing that is not there, but yani I regret ama ni nini. I can't say it because I was so young. I can't regret pia because nilikuwa mdogo. But I wish we had him a little bit more. But it's okay. It was God's plan, so I can't complain. So that was in 2002. So after my daddy passed, it was a roller coaster for us. So me, my mommy, and my little brother, we went to stay at my auntie's place in Mombasa. That auntie, may God bless you so much. She's like my mommy. I even call her mom. She's my mom's sister. people even confused me to be her sister because we look so much alike. So she took us in, we stayed there. I joined school in class 5. I was in class 5. So the school that I joined, when the exams were done, I became number 4. I was a bright kid. I'm still a bright kid, I became number 4. So everyone was like, who is this little girl who has joined our school? I was so little. My littleness imeanza kitambo. Okay, this little girl has just joined our school and she's taking things over. Hey, sorry for that, but that's me. Anyway, so when I was in class 6, Mommy said that she wanted to go to Taita Taveta. That's where our parents stayed. So our sickness had become so worse. So she traveled. So come 2005, that's when I was in class 6, around April, when schools were closed, I told my auntie I really needed to go see my mommy. I just feel like I miss her so much because now me and mommy, we had started building a real mommy-daughter relationship when we were in Mombasa. That's why I usually say that Mombasa, it's like my second home. So guess what? I'm in class 6. Things were tough. So my auntie told me we can't afford fare for 2 people. So what I'm going to do is we are going to board the bus for you. You go. They put me in the bus, as little as I was. And when you reach Taita Taveta, because the bus is going to reach about around 4 a.m. in the morning, you stay in the bus until when morning came, because there were no cell phones at that time. Yes. So when morning came around 6, I alighted from the bus, went and looked for someone, told them where I was going. So I was going to my uncle's place. He's well known, so immediately you say you are going to this place, they put me in another bus. Then the driver was told, just shukisha that girl when you reach at this place. So I went. They received me well. So I was anticipating so much to go see mommy. So during that time, mommy was in the hospital and she was in a bad state. I think they were trying to protect me from seeing her because she was in a very bad state. Later on, I saw a picture that they took of her in her last moments. It was not a nice one. I think it was a wise thing for them not to let me go see her because it would have broken me so much. So come a week later after I arrived, I see the thing that I saw when my daddy passed. People gathering in my grandfather's place. So Mimi, I was still young. I didn't care to ask what was going on. Maybe in my mind I said, oh, maybe they are contributing money for mommy's hospital bills. So people met every day. So one Saturday, which was now supposed to be my mommy's burial, they told me that in the morning, they told me, you take a bath. Today you're going to see mommy at the hospital. Man, I was so excited. I was so excited to go see mommy. It had been months, since I saw her. So we went to the river to take a bath, me and my cousins. All along, my cousins, they know what they did. They were singing sad songs. This song of Kifo, Kifo, Kifo akina huruma, and they didn't mind to tell me what was going on. Anyways, so when I came, my auntie from Mombasa had just arrived. She saw how happy I was. Then she asked me, "BITHE, what's up? Don't you know what's happening?" I told her, I'm going to see mommy at the hospital. They just told me that. Then she pulled me aside. She told me, mommy passed like 2 weeks ago. And today is her burial. God. That hit me so hard. Now, you see, I had grown up, so I knew what death was. My mommy's death affected me so much, let me tell you guys. Anyway, so the burial went on. After the burial, we were separated, me and my bro. He went to stay at my auntie's place at Shimba Hills, my mommy's other sister. So we were separated. Then I went back to Mombasa with my auntie. So for 3 years, when I was in class, mommy died when I was in class 6. So when I was in class 6, 7 and 8, for those 3 years, it really affected me. This is something that I've never told anyone. This is the first time I'm talking about it, and I feel like it's the right time to talk about it because it has been so long since they went to the Lord. So my first class 8, I performed so poorly. That's how my mom's death affected me for 3 consecutive years. I'm not saying it only affected me for those 3 years and later on it has not affected me, but yani I had a lot of stress, a lot of thinking, so I failed terribly considering I was a bright kid. Anyway, so we came back to Machakos. So I opted to repeat class 8 so that I can get better marks, maybe get a good school, So actually I went back to school around February. I found when they were doing their indexing number exam, and I did the exam and I became index number 1. Yeah, I got to go to a good high school because I got good marks. I performed well in high school, performed well in campus. Yeah, so Yani, what I'm trying to say is this. If your parents are still alive and you treasure them so much, whatever small you get, doesn't matter how you get it, so long as it's legit, share with your parents, I tell you. Make sure you receive blessings from your parents. Blessings is everything that we want and everything that we need from our parents. Nothing else. What do you need from your parents other than blessings? Even the Bible says, honor your parents and your days are going to be longer. So these blessings, the moment they speak blessings unto your lives, definitely your life is you're going to live many more years. But the moment you become a rebel to your parents, you stress your parents out, they speak bad words, those are curses, definitely your days are going to be numbered. They're going to be shorter as compared to how they would have been if only you would have been a blessing to their lives. So be a blessing to your parents. To anyone out there who still has their parents, treasure them. I tell you, treasure them. Some of us don't have people to call mom and dad, your biological mommy and daddy, but we've become used to it. We don't have, yani hakuna kitu tunaweza fanya. That's our lives. So also to my fans out there, or anyone who might watch this video and you are going through grief, it takes a long time. You see, for me, it has taken me close to 20 years to talk about it. Anyone who knows me knows that I don't like talking about my parents so much. Even if I tell you that my parents passed away, I don't like the questions that come after I've told you that. How do you feel about it? How has your life been? I don't like those kind of questions. But now I felt like now I'm ready to talk about it. I'm a grown up. Yeah, so anyone going through grief, maybe you've lost someone recently, don't worry, God is on our side. God is going to protect us. God is going to provide for us. Don't worry, He got us. And anyone who has a similar story as mine and you wish to share, when you're ready, just reach me out, DM me on my Instagram. We come, catch up, share stories. Yeah, it's good to inspire someone out there. Don't keep the story to yourself, but only if you are ready. We're not forcing you. Like for me, I didn't like anyone asking me such kind of questions. I wanted it to come from me one day. That's why I started this YouTube channel, because I wanted to inspire someone. Don't just be seeing our happy faces. Sorry, msikio tu mnaona our happy faces. There's a lot behind these happy faces, but we choose to live our happy lives, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. May wake up and you are gone, just like the way my parents left. But I'm so grateful for the people that I've come across through in this life. They've understood me. They've been of help to me, especially my family. They've been of support to me. We've never lacked anything. Anything that we needed was provided for. School fees, everything. Yeah, until recently I also lost my grandmother, who was like my other mommy. Yeah, but they are resting well. I'm glad they are resting well. No more suffering. So yeah, that was the point of making this video, to let you in into my life a little bit, just a little bit. We have a long way to go. So yeah guys, welcome to the new subscribers. I can see we are growing, and for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always having a reason to come back to this channel. I love you all guys. So let's keep it here. A lot more is coming, and a lot more of enjoyable videos. Let's not cry, let's not make it emotional. I don't wanna cry. I promised myself before I started this video I'm going to make it as, it's not a fun story, but I'm going to make it as fun as I can, so that I can avoid crying, because I'm one emotional person. So bye guys, see you in my next video. Bye.